So you grew up in Wilmette, one state as a player, coached here for 10 years. Has it fully settled in that you're the head coach?
I think, now it has. The first couple weeks didn't feel real. It didn't sink in. I had the summer to adjust to it. And I think that was a good period to have 6 weeks with the girls in the summer because I was able to kind of find my own and how I wanted to coach the program and how I wanted to, structure practices. So it was good having that period. So by the time the fall started, it did sink in. And that was when I first realized, all right, well, Stephanie's not going to be here. So it's been fun. But
What was that moment like? Did she call you? Did you get it in an email? What was that moment like?
Well, so me and Steph, as I said, we coached. I was under her for 12 years. So probably a couple years ago when I expressed wanting to move into the head coach role once she retired, we talked about it a lot. We started doing a little bit of that transition the season before where I was doing a little bit more in terms of the planning and coaching. So she did a great job as a mentor of easing me into that. And then, of course, I had to interview here, and, she was, of course, the first person that I told when it became official.
So at Denison, where you played and you still hold many records there, 4 years you kind of coached youth hockey, but you did not know that you wanted to be a coach until you came to New Trier. What changed?
Yeah, I think when you're an athlete, you love the game for obviously various reasons. For me, I loved competing. I loved the game. I loved being, with teammates. And when I was a college student, it just made sense to coach during the summer. I was able to use my skill set, earn money from it. And then it wasn't until I had graduated from school and I started coaching here where I learned that there was a lot more to coaching besides being competitive and loving the game. It becomes about the athlete and it becomes about, helping younger individuals grow. And that's what I fell in love with. So once I saw that relationship that you could make and how you could help others through coaching, that was when it solidified for me that this was definitely the path that I wanted to take.
The culture that Coach Nike has set up, how do you keep that culture, but also, go outside the lines and be your own self?
Yeah. If you think about it, in total, I've been spending every summer and fall with Steph since I was 14 or 15 years old. So basically the culture that she created was pretty much embedded in with me. So, everything that she believed in, I bought into that message. And, anything from, discipline and working hard and being determined and, being a great teammate, all of those things that she built the culture on, those were all the messages that I loved and are the reason why I came back and coached. So there was no bit of this program when I took, the head coaching role where I said that needs to change or I want to do it this way. A lot of it was reaffirming what she built and then maybe putting in little things here and there to almost just enhance our message. So I think, having been together for so long, we were almost one of the same.
And the baby, the head coach, how have you juggled that so far?
Yeah, luckily I have a really supportive husband. I have, my mom and my dad who help out. We kind of have a little small village, working for us right now. But, I've been lucky. She's an easy baby. I have a 3.5-year-old too, and he loves coming to the games. And again, I'm very lucky that I have the support from my family, but even more, working at a place like New Trier, it allows you to do, everything that you want to do. It allows you to have a career and it allows you to have a family, and I'm super blessed.